I'm going to compare two writings. First, is the first writing is Wisdom by John Cheever, and the second writing is Happy Ending by Margaret Atwood. By the second writing, I decided that the second writing eventually it has a variety of characters and different climates and context. I would like to focus on option G, that the other uh, assessment I chose. So, first, for the point of view for this woman, it's a narrative, uh, it's a stream of conscious narrative because the narrator transmits subjective thought, impression, and perception exactly as they occur. However, for happy ending, it's an objective narrative, scientific tale in which the narrator um, informs neutrally on external behavior. Mm, Now, the type of narration for both is omniscient narrator, since he knows the feelings, actions, and motivation of the characters and is a language in the third person. For example, when in in the swimmer say that um, that uh, I drank so much, say the singer. It's an example. I don't remember very well. Now for the development of the plot. First, I talking about for happy ending, and I will with compare with the swimmer. And but for happy ending, according the option D, the conflict is that the protagonist charming how it by this her and the rising action that Fred and Matt get along exceptionally well and don't have problems as for the climax, since this house is on the Sahara. One day a giant tidal wave destroys everything. For the hand in oh sorry, the protagonist for happy ending uh, in according by the option D is Fred and Match. But the protagonist uh, for the swimmer, Neddy um, is the protagonist, mm, Neddy Mill, and the secondary characters of the swimmer or Lucinda, that is his wife. Um, Also, his four daughters, his neighbors like the Hammer, the Levis, the Holland, the Vultures, and others. And also his, his friend, I don't remember what his name, and also his love. And corporate the plot of the rumor. In this case, the conflict is that Navy encounters some stage of his life and reflecting his emotions in age, hope, and, and this fighting against their dignity and ignoring his reality. When in the text, say, his life was not com- something, and the daylight he took in this observation could not be explained by its suggestion of faith. This is the concept. By but the Russian action is different, usually more different by comparison for the happy ending. Here, Navy hosts others take an adventure to get home, visiting a variety of posts in this country, where each pole represents its own age. Uh, in the climax, Nettie began to get tired during the trip, and each pole he asked for a drink. Nettie had a problem with um, alcoholic drink. It seemed as if he is walking into a path that he doesn't remember. Her neighbors start talking about their death and their family, but they they don't know they he don't know uh, which response. Now, the here in the falling action in happy ending is when um, because their house the bread and match is on the seashore, and the giant tide gate destroys everything. In the swimmer supposing his tour Earth, his tour in the pool, and arriving at his house, he realizes that his house is locked and looks worse, and the text uh, says the house was locked, and he, he thought that the stupid cook or the stupid maid must have locked the place up until he remembered that it had been some time since they had employed a maid or a cook. Yeah. Now, in the happy ending, the reversal is when they despite the giant gate destroys everything, but Fred and Marge escape and surprise. For the swimmer, is the reversal is when he looks out the window and he doesn't find anything or anyone at home. The text says the place was dark, was it's too late there. They had all go to bed. Had Lucinda stayed at the West, uh, West, Western Heights, hadn't they agreed, as they usually did on Sunday, to regret all their invitation and stay at home? Neddy is very confused and try to remember the situation in the past, but in the present, the situation not exists. For finish the plot in happy ending, the solution, of course, is that they, Fred and Marge, uh, end up together and they get married, they happily and have two children, and obviously they have a happy ending. But in the case of the swimmer, the resolution is that Nelly is left behind, tired and alone. Everything that was once important to him, everything that he built, has had been lost. And uh, finish, we finish with the setting, but for happy ending, uh, while the swimmer is uh, sorry, uh, Mary lives in an upper-class residential area on the outskirts of Connecticut, and mentioned that his own house is built in a Will Park, 8 miles to the south. In the case of a happy ending, I think it's modern age, maybe uh, 20th century, before, no, after 20th century. And that's it. And this is all. Thank you.